Myself, Dr. Afroz Fatima, a practitioner from the private sector. I'm not prepared for a talk. Dr. Shabuddin sir asked me to share my experiences, so I'm just here for that. As a student, as a final year student, I always had this thought in my mind. What next? This thought always prevailed. Okay, am I going to start a clinic and practice the modern medicine? Is that the future? I'm just being very truthful now. Because I believe somewhere each of us have this thought in our minds when we are graduating. I was very fortunate to attend a program from the Manipal University, who presented to us a 2-year program on MBA in Healthcare Services. I, being a person, always felt I was into administration than in practice. So this happened to be a very golden opportunity for me, and I just wanted to grab it. And today I stand a proud student with my MBA degree in healthcare services. And today I can say I can see my future with the flying colors. No doubt in that, after my internship in Manipal Hospital, I had a job letter. But somewhere I was not satisfied with it. I was like, okay, this is my job letter. I'll take up the job. What next? Again the thought prevailed. So that was a moment of decision for me. I just had to move on and take up my entrepreneurship to start my own Ayush center, that is Afia Healthcare Center. This center, we have Ayush fraternity, the complete Ayush fraternity under one roof. Ayurveda, Unani, Homeopathy, Siddha, Naturopathy and Yoga. Gone is the era when the patient used to come to the doctor and ask about their sufferings, to explain. This era is the era of internet. They first browse what condition they are suffering from. And with that half knowledge, they come to us. And we sit there to counsel them first and then give our consultations. Here we are playing two major roles. One, we are guiding them which system to go about. Depending on the merit of the case we take up, we guide them to start with one system, and then the therapies are followed. Under this center, we have all the therapies facilitated for the patients: Ayurvedic therapies, Unani therapies, Yoga and Naturopathy therapies. And we have taken the pioneering to start the contribution towards pharmacy also in our system. As we all know, we have this nuskha of Safufe-Hazm, right? So this Safufe-Hazm nuskha we just took up, just liberately, we just took up this, and last week we had the inauguration of the center. So at that time, we distributed this free of cost to all the patients. So there we are getting a complete research survey. And we had a proper documentation of it. And Dr. Shabuddin sir, being the honorary advisor from the Unani side to our center, has completely extended his support. And he was the first one to come forward and tell, you start with this today. And after 1 year, I see you getting these formulas patented under your system. So this is where we are contributing towards our system. Our job doesn't end with just a degree in hand. Our job starts from the same day. We have to be faithful to our systems, or else we will always end up in having that guilt feeling that I couldn't make it up. When you are among the allopaths, how will you represent? What is your recognition? What is your identification? When the allopaths say, we have treated so and so cases, they count on us. And we can't tell them, yeah, we also treated these cases with your medicine. Is it because don't we have trust in our system? Don't we have it? It's a request. It's a sincere request from my side. Please, let us be faithful towards our own system. And we will have a recognition, a proper recognition. No doubt, we are among how many allopaths or how many other system of medicine graduates are there. We will represent our own system. There we stand, and there itself the opportunities prevail. Not only with this Safufe-Hazem thing, we also contributed towards the cosmetic range. We prepared face packs. We prepared the steam inhalation drops, which we called Archeagy. These are the basic things which we are taught in our colleges. But do we implement it is the question. Dr. Khalid Jawad sir is there, and I don't know how many times I've spoken about my ideas and virtues. Every time I used to have my rural posting, I always shared my ideas, and I always had this question to him. Sir, what is next? Rural posting, okay, I finished with my rural posting. I'm done. What next, sir? So today, I think I'm half the way. I'm still trying to get my answers. Each one of you, we can have this. We need an answer, not for others, for ourselves. So let us do it. Whatever ideas you have, please document it. We lack in documentation. Once we start doing that, we have a number of research papers coming up. And the government, as the speakers spoke, the government has elaborately called in for the research papers. They have enormous budget. It's just that we have to take a step forward and move in. Put your ideas, make a blueprint of it, and please approach to administrative members, and we have such a supportive team from the Unani. We can always look up to them for their support, for their presence. I'm very thankful to Dr. Shabdin sir, who could make it up for the camp, and he was very, very happy to see all the dispensing of the medicines, which not only see, till now we have just seen the dispensing of medicines in the government sectors. Okay, the medicines come from the government, we distribute it as a camp. But this was the first time when we had the distribution to the crowd in the private sector. We need many more like this. So we are just a step away. Let us take that step together. Inshallah, we will succeed. Thank you.